welcome back to the channel. Before we start, would you mind hitting the thumbs up button and remember to subscribe. We try and make 2 videos a week, so subscribe so you don't miss them. Right, today's video, we are down at one of our other sheds, and all these girls here, these are, what are these, Ag? These are the girls that aren't in...
Not in calf.
Not in calf.
We're going to bull them. I'll go to the bull this time, Matt.
Yep.
And we want a freeze brand on them.
Yep. So a man's come in to do the freeze brands. He'll be here soon. We're going to get them into the pen. We've set the pen up already, and yeah, they're a good bunch, these, aren't they? They all
Yeah,
look...
nice bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice bunch. And it's only for ease of our management. That's the only reason that we put a brand on them, Matty. There's no other reason. It's not for clever reasons. It's just simple ease of management. We just look at the brand when they calve. We don't have to look at ear tags.
Yeah.
We all know what we're talking about. If you want a cow's calving or something's happening, this one ain't quite like that one, we'll always read the number that's on the bum, and we all know what we're doing.
Yeah.
It saves us going around looking for ear tags. To see a freeze brand is easier than looking at ear tags, basically.
Yeah. And if you have a cow that has 2 not...
Yeah, if she lost 2 tags, you always know her.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a reference.
You've got another number to go by.
For definite. You don't very often lose 2 tags, but it's not unknown to lose 2 tags.
No.
If they get out, Matt, you know, somebody rings me up. I just ask if they got a number on their arse. If they have, we know they're ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're not there, you know, you still got to go and look. 'Cause they're perhaps the guy next door.
Yeah.
So you still got to go and have a look. But you can ring him up then and say, look, you know, we think it's one of yours. It's not one of ours. Is it one of yours? Let's put it that way. And yeah, and it works.
Okay, so the guy comes, and it's not done like in the olden days, is it? With a hot iron, and they burn it on, is it?
No, it's done cold.
Yeah.
So in effect, it is exactly the same as hot, but it's called freeze branding because everything is ice cold.
Right. And is that to save the pain? Is it more...
No, you don't want a fire kicking about, Matt, because it would mean having a furnace going and stuff like this. So instead of having a furnace, he's got a can of, I would imagine it's nitrogen, I don't know, but he will tell you when he gets here.
Sure.
And he'll tell you the temperatures.
Yeah.
You know, the guy will know what it goes down to. But it is in effect just cold branding.
Yeah.
And it is, you know, it's a cold burn, or you know, I don't know how you'd term that, but that's where it is.
Ah, right. And does he put something in so it doesn't hurt, or is it not hurt at all?
No, they don't hardly feel it, Matt. They don't, you know, we have no issues with it. They don't appear to feel it.
Oh, right. So that's good.
You know, and whether that is because it's cold,
yeah,
I don't know.
That's a question for the man.
Question for the man.
All right. These are how many's in here? About 15. I think there's 18, aren't there?
18.
18, yeah. So these are all going to join the herd next year, aren't they? So they're going to go out this year with the bull.
Yeah.
So come spring, we'll put the bull in here. And the shed next door's empty, and that's going to be for our next group of heifers.
That'll be for the following year.
Yeah. So they're the youngsters that were born this year, aren't
they? That's it.
And we'll pick them out. And
they were born last year.
Last year. Yeah. And they will come up here. We'll pick some of them out, won't we, out of the heifers at home? Yeah. And they'll come up here.
We've got a little bit of an issue there because we haven't got so many as I would have hoped.
No, strange. That's strange, isn't it? Because usually you've got too many to pick from, haven't you?
Right,
so we are with Henry, and he is from Freezemark. And where's that based? Northampton, you said?
Yeah, Freezemark is Northamptonshire based.
Yep. And he's going to be doing the freeze brands for us. Now, I know nothing about freeze brands. What have you got in this little box here?
So we've got dry ice in here and alcohol.
All right.
And that's down at about minus 70 odd degrees.
Yeah.
And it cools down these irons, and in the shape of the number, and that goes onto the animal, all trimmed and clean.
And that doesn't hurt the animal, because in the old days they would put a fire brand on there, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would. And well, I don't know so much about this country. It's definitely out in Australia and America they do that. And we, I don't even know if that would be legal in this country.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, this just numbs more than anything.
Yeah.
And then leaves it in the frozen shape.
They don't seem to feel it, do they?
No. The initial 10 seconds you might get a flinch out of them.
Yeah.
Obviously it's got a temperature change.
Yeah.
But
got to have special gloves and stuff when you're handling that stuff?
Well, yeah, you want good gloves on.
Yeah.
And you want the frostbite on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly on dairy cows what we do it on.
Yeah.
So that they can see the number in the parlour back to the animal.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've got a lot of beef boys now branding their animals, the ear tags falling out.
Yeah.
And these don't fall off.
No, they're there forever.
They're there forever.
What do they do to the hair follicle? They make them white, don't they? They turn. Is that?
Yeah. So it damages the hair follicle, like an old boy going grey. So it's a damaged hair follicle, and it will grow back white in the shape of that number.
Cool.
If you hold it on too long, you'll burn it.
Right.
And that's what you do on a white animal. So you leave it on there for a few minutes, and that'll kill the hair follicle completely.
Right.
So it comes back in as a scar basically. There's no hair growth back at all.
So you've got to be careful. You've got to leave it on there a certain time.
Yeah.
What's with the stopwatch then?
That's so that how long it's on there for.
Oh right. So you count. How long's it got to go on? What's your time limit?
Well, that's my secret remedy, that is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's a family secret, is it?
Yeah, family secret.
All right. You can't tell us that then.
No,
But not too long.
not too long. Not enough.
What's the oil for?
That's
oil?
No, that's a cleaning agent as well. That's alcohol.
Oh. And this is just a brush, is it?
Yeah. Just brush them up, clean them up, trim them up. Get your brand on. Main thing's holding your brand nice and square and keeping the animal tight.
Yeah. You'll notice we put a pallet down the side of the crush there, and it's just to hold the animal a bit tighter so the man can keep his iron in place, because you don't want your iron moving about all over the place, otherwise it will smudge, won't it, I imagine?
Pretty much, yeah. If you don't hold it on there nice and sort of even pressure all the way round, then you'll get dodgy brand coming out.
How do you choose your numbers, farmer?
We follow on. So this is just a follow on from wherever we finished last time.
Oh, right.
370 was our first number today.
Okay. And then the next time you brand the load, you'll add on to the...
Yeah,
Oh, right.
We'll end up at 40 something today.
Yeah.
I've been doing it about 10 years now.
All right. And it's just branding you do?
Yeah, so we're farming at home as well.
Yeah.
With beef, sheep and arable. And then this side farm, we go around sort of 100-mile radius of Northamptonshire. We brand about 10,000 animals a year.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Cool.
Keeps us busy.
Yeah. Right, we're going to let the man work because he doesn't want the camera in his face all day long. Right. There's still 10 or so to go, so I'm going to get in there and push the animals through. So he's got a constant supply. Got to be ever so careful when you're in the pen with these cows. They'll kick out, and they don't mean to hurt you, but they can hurt you. And when they're bundling about around here, you can easily find yourself squished against the fence. So you've got to be extra careful. So I don't usually bring camera in, but when there's only a couple left, it's not too bad. Go on, hey, hey, hey. Just going to lock them in the race. You got to keep your eye on them. They'll come back and they'll kick the gates against your head. Henry has done a smashing job. Let me just tie this.
Come on, don't be nervous. In you get.
Go on. Right, last one.
387.
Henry was just showing me a trick, and he said if you pinch the cow's back over the centre, she tends to be a little bit more calmer, would you say? Is that what,
Yeah,
is that how you describe
takes
it?
the mind off what's going on. I think it almost makes them feel a little bit reassured. Very often another good one is to just have somebody stood in front.
Yeah.
Just stand there and talk to them and distract them a little bit, and they'll
Yeah.
look at you and think about you.
Takes their
versus
mind off
what's
the
going
cold. She ain't too fast, this one, is she?
No.
I think they've got thick old skin.
Yeah.
They're literally made of leather.
Yeah.
They're unlike us. If I was to put this on your ass, you would squirm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I imagine.
Cows aren't
I
like
imagine so. What number? 666.
that. You'd get some views then.
Have on what you like. It's easy.
It's the number of the devil.
Any number that you want, he will put on.
I've got letters if you prefer.
There we go. The last one's done. Thanks very much to Henry from
Thank you.
Freeze Brand.
Yep.
If you're getting your brands done and you're in the Northampton area, look him up.
100-mile radius of Northamptonshire.
There we go.
Freeze
Look him
Mark.
up.
We're
Freeze
on
Mark.
Facebook at Freeze Mark.
There we go.
we
Man
go.
said it all. So yeah, thanks a lot, mate. And cool.
Okay.
That's it. We're all done. We're going to put the gates away and take everything home. There we go, the gates are put away. Just loading the trailer back up to take home with us. We've got two sets of these gates, they're really handy. We can take them anywhere, we can set up a pen anywhere. These guys are all sorted out. You can't really see the numbers as of yet. You can only lightly see them. Let's see if we can, we'll go in there. We're going to put a bale in here as well, just to, because they've been racing about the pen. But if you have a look, you can't actually see the numbers that well yet, but the numbers are all going to turn white, the hair's going to go white, and they'll show up clear as day. Even if they lose their tags, we'll know they're ours. That number is unique to that cow now. So oi! We need to say massive thank you to Henry for coming down and letting us film him work, and make sure you check him out on Facebook. I'll put a link to that in the description for you. We're going to put another bale in here for these guys. We're going to push the food up. And yeah, these are going to be a good bunch to enter the herd next year. Here's Martha, look, always ready for a cuddle. Okay, she's a nice cow, this one, a bit too friendly. There you go. Farmer named her Martha. They can be a bit of a pain when they're too friendly. They don't always do what you want them to do. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Remember to give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks very much. Cheers.